Hey guys, on this video, you are going to use distributing to solve equations. It's not too complicated. You just need to remember that distributing means multiplication. So you are going to be multiplying first, most likely. And there aren't too many instances where you won't, unless it's a multi-step problem, but we're going to kind of keep it basic. So example number 1, let me clear this page. Example number 1, and again, you need to make sure that you write these down, and at the end, I'm going to give you a few problems to do on your own on that same paper that you write these notes down on, and then you're going to bring it into us once you get back. So the first one I'm going to do is pretty simple. We're going to have 15, and we're going to have to the quantity, and that just means parentheses, x plus 3 equals 60. So what we're going to do here is we're going to distribute. And again, distribute means multiply. So you're going to take this 15 out here. You're going to multiply it by the x first. Drawing these arrows is a really good tool to help you remember to multiply by everything. So that gives me a 15x. I'm then going to take my 15 and I'm going to multiply it by this plus 3 also means it's a positive 3. So that is going to give me a positive 45. And again, I just bring down my equal sign and bring down the 60. So the next thing I'm going to do is our inverse operations, which you should know what to do from before. Sometimes, again, people like to put that line down the middle so you know there's two sides. So I'm going to get rid of my 45 first. Doing an inverse operation helps you eliminate what you need to. So once you do that inverse operation, you have now eliminated the number that you need to eliminate. So I am going to bring down my 15. And I forgot to cross out what I don't need. Bring down my equal sign, and 60 minus 45, which is 15. So my final step here is 15x, which remember, it's really 15 times x when those two are next to each other. You're going to do your inverse operation, which would be to divide by 15. And I'm kind of running out of room, so I'm going to write it over to the right. Since I did my inverse operation, that got rid of what I needed, and I get my final answer. I'm left with the x over here, x equals, and 15 divided by 15 would be 1. So that is your answer. The next one I'm going to show you is just with a minus sign there in the middle, and it's the same thing. You just kind of have to pay attention to that. So here's example 2, and then again, after example 2, I am going to write down some problems for you to do on your own that you can bring into your teacher. So example 2, let's go ahead and do, 2 parentheses 2x minus 20 equals 80. So it looks a little different. You notice that with that x, there's also a 2, which is super simple. All you're going to do is still multiply, but now you're going to multiply the numbers as well. So you have 2 times 2x, which is going to give you 4x. You then take your arrow, and this time we're going to do 2 times, and this minus 20 is also standing for a negative 20. Whatever the sign is in front is what's representing the number. So 2 times a negative 20 would be a negative or minus 40 equals an 80. So then we're back to our 2-step. So we need to eliminate this minus 40. So we're going to do the inverse and add 40. Anytime we do an inverse, it helps us get rid of the number that we need and put it on the other side. We now bring down our red. So 4x equals 120. Kind of running out of room, so I might go off to the side again. Here we're going to divide by 4, because remember we were doing 4 times x, now we need to divide. So that leaves us with our final answer. We're left with our x over here, so x equals, and 120 divided by 4 would be 30. So that's your answer there. So I'm going to go ahead and clear my screen, and then I'm going to give you the practice problems I'd like you to do that you're going to bring into your teacher when you're finished. So here we go. Your first one is going to be 3, oops, let me turn my pen on, 3 times 2x plus 10, and that is going to equal 54. The next one I want you to do is 2 times x minus 10 equals 60. Then let's do 5 to the quantity 2x plus 10 equals 50. And let's do one more. Let's do one with a negative. So let's try negative 4 times 2x plus 3 equals 76. So again, you're going to try those on your own, those 4 problems, and bring that in once you get back. Thanks, guys. See ya.